In John chapter 1, verse 15, John the Apostle writes, John bore witness about him, speaking of the Word, Jesus. John bore witness about him and cried out, This was he of whom I said, He who comes after me ranks before me, because he was before me. Now, when John the Baptist says, He who comes after me, he's referring to his ministry. He was the forerunner for Christ. He was to prepare the way for him. Christ would follow him. So he who comes after me ranks before me, because he was before me. Now we're going to focus in this video on the phrase, because he was before me. We're going to talk about this from the understanding that John had of the eternality of Christ, because Jesus was not before Christ from a physical standpoint. Luke chapter 1 details the birth story of both John the Baptist and Jesus Christ. And in Luke chapter 1, verse 13, the angel appears to Zechariah. It says, The angel said to him, Do not be afraid, Zechariah, for your prayer has been heard, and your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you shall call his name John. And then down in verse 24, After these days Elizabeth conceived, and for 5 months she kept herself hidden. This would be the mother of John the Baptist. And then down in verses 26 and 27, it says, In the 6th month, the 6th month what? Well, it just said that Elizabeth kept herself hidden for 5 months after she conceived. So this is the 6th month of her pregnancy. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph, of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And then in Luke 1:31, And behold, you will conceive, as the angel says to Mary, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus. And then in Luke chapter 1, verse 36, And behold, the angel still speaking to Mary, And behold, your relative Elizabeth, in her old age, has also conceived a son, and this is the 6th month with her who was called barren. So we see that Jesus was conceived in the 6th month or later of Elizabeth's pregnancy with John the Baptist, which would put John the Baptist at about 6 months older than Jesus according to the flesh. So whenever John the Baptist says of Christ, He who comes after me ranks before me because he was before me, he's not talking about in ministry. John the Baptist prepared for the ministry of Christ. He's not talking about physically, because John the Baptist had to have been at least 6 months older than Christ. He's referring to Jesus in the sense of his eternal being as the Word. His understanding of Christ is not just merely as a fleshly man, but as the eternal Word. Thank you.